Okay, Captain's Log, Friday, April 12th, 2019 at 8:39 a.m. I have undertaken some experiments in the nature of linoleum printmaking, something some people refer to as linocuts or linocuts. It's basically making large stamps with a material known as gray battleship linoleum. I'm also using some tools made by File, P-F-E-I-L, I believe, and I struggled with these tools the whole time. There are a few different shaped gauges or gouges. I think they're called gouges. And the V gouge gave me a lot more trouble than I feel like it should have. I powered through though, and you might notice here my initial marks, my cuts, the gouges I made at first are very tentative, very hesitant, and a lot more scratchy than the ones I kind of ease into and get more comfortable with later on in the print or the block. I guess the prints are the pieces of paper you make prints. The pieces of paper at the end result are the prints, and then the block. This is the block, I guess you would call it. I don't know. I don't really know what I'm doing. That's kind of the beauty of it with these new mediums that you never really tried before. I mean, I have tried this before. I tried it with the ones where it's like a piece of rubber and it has like a piece of particle board glued to the back of it. That never really worked out, and I didn't video it. That was several years ago. Here I'm giving a really good go at it, but the main problem was I was having to strain really hard and work really hard with this V gouge, right? Pushing really hard. My hand was cramping up and all this stuff. And hey, I'm not one to look, I'm willing to work hard at something and, put some elbow grease into it if I think that's how it's supposed to be, but I don't want to have to work harder than I have to. And when I picked up the, we'll call it a U-gouge, there's another shaped tool that was shaped a little bit more like a very relaxed, kind of slouchy, a squished U. That one cut through the linoleum like butter. And I was like, why isn't the V cutting through the linoleum like the U? And the set this is an $80 set, right? It's like, if I spend $80 on 3 tools, these things should come sharp and they should work well, but they didn't. And they came with a little whetstone. I wet the whetstone. I tried sharpening them, pushing this way, pushing that way. I was on Twitch. People were giving me all sorts of instructions that conflicted with each other. I was trying it everyone's way, and I couldn't get it sharp. And it just wasn't working. But so since then, look, I mostly want to say that this experience with this printmaking has made me excited for the next time I do printmaking, because since then I have ordered another set of carving tools, I guess they're called. What are they called? These ones, I have already tested them out a little bit. They say power grip on them. They have like little Japanese symbols on them, and I tried out the V gouge in this one, and it works so much better already, and I'm so much more excited for the next print I'm going to make. It's going to be awesome. It's going to be great. I used Speedball ink, Speedball brayer, I think that's the roller thing. I'm trying to figure out what the little pressure thing I used to press the paper onto the print block is called. It's called a Baron. I used that thing. I used some, I think, Strathmore print paper. And I don't know, it was pretty fun. It's pretty, look, even though I was struggling with what I felt like were subpar tools, even though people said these tools were good brand, I don't know if it was just like a defective tool. I don't know what the deal was, but I'm glad I have some now that seem like they're working. I either got a leather strop with some honing compound to keep kind of honing it. Look, apparently the ones I bought, those were for wood carving, and I don't know how big of a difference that makes. But those are apparently for wood carving. And also weird, something that seems weird to me is that apparently carving linoleum duals not duels, but dulls your tools faster than carving wood. But I think I'll probably stick with the linoleum for a little while because it seems like it makes slightly less of a mess and need maybe a little bit less room and a little bit less like workshop space than carving wood. A little bit less of a material investment. I could be totally wrong about that though. And I don't think you need like a real printing press. I can just use the bare end to press. I don't know, wood just seems like a little bit more serious, and I'm a little bit casual about it right now. That's all I'm trying to say. I don't know, but otherwise it's turned out pretty good. I liked how my little prints turned out. Um, it's not like I said my little prints. No, my prints. Yeah, no, I'm excited. That was the main thing I was happy about this, is how it got me excited for doing this more. Because the last time I did this, I was not that excited about this. And I don't know, it just didn't, it wasn't that, I don't know. Yes. Here's to the future. That's what I want to say. The future of printmaking. Also, what's the deal with printmaking? Why not just draw something? I guess the whole point is you can make something once and then make it 10 times or 100 times. I guess I'm not super, that doesn't appeal to me a whole lot because, I don't know. There's ups and downs to all of it. I'm sure people in the comments here that know a lot more about printmaking than me will have lots of advice for me. Hey, give it to me. Give me all the advice. Hey, just let me have it. I'll take it all. I'll absorb it all and then let it back out into my art the next time I do stuff. So thank you all. And yeah, hope y'all have a good one. Okay. See y'all later. Okay. All right. Bye.